Hi, Karen.
How are you?
I'm great. How are you today?
Good, good. It feels like I should see you.
Well, it doesn't feel like as strange as quitting drinking, does it?
No. Yeah, that was something strange. Quitting drinking. Yeah. So before we get started, why don't you tell me like a little bit about you and stuff?
All right. Well, I'm Lisa, and I've been sober for 8 years now. Well, 8+ years, because my sober date is in September.
Okay. Um, yeah, my name's Karen, and I am coming up on 10 years sober.
Wow. Awesome.
Thank you. I have no kids. Result of my addiction. I never chose that. I always chose the drinking or the drugs, and certainly settling down was not an option. I got sober before I turned 40. I managed to get through my entire 40s thus far, knock on wood, without picking up.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so actually, it's amazing. It's amazing to me that I did. I remember being 39 years old, looking at my life, where it was. I remember thinking about, like the little girl that I was and who I wanted to be at 40 years old. And I knew that it wasn't um, a crackhead. Like, that wasn't the dream I had. And there was something in that, like in that memory of me as a kid, imagining my life at 40. It gave me the will to try. At that point, I had tried, quote unquote, tried, but I didn't think like the 12 steps were gonna work for me. But I decided to give it a shot. Like, just either try this or I'm just gonna kill myself, and that was kind of the two options. I went to treatment at 39 years old, just a few days before my 40th birthday, and I turned 40 in treatment. And yeah, treatment was a trip. Um, I was in treatment with a lot of really young, beautiful girls. I was a mess. I cried every day for 6 months, every single day. I couldn't read the literature without crying. I couldn't say my prayers in the morning without crying. I couldn't share in a meeting. I would never have done this. And I had so much healing to do. And I stayed in treatment about 5.5 months. And my life changed like so much in that like 5.5 months. And then I got out of treatment and I decided to give my marriage a shot. I had a pretty good idea that it wasn't going to last, but I wanted to give it an honest like shot. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean?
Yes.
I stayed with my husband. I stayed married for another couple of years, and then I decided to venture off.
Where did you go to treatment?
I went to Chalford House. It's a recovery house. It's actually the longest running recovery house for women in British Columbia.
Oh, okay. So a popular pick then out there.
Yeah, yeah, I think so. Yeah, it's one of the better ones for sure.
My last treatment center was Lander in Alberta. It's
Okay.
about an hour south of Calgary.
Mhm.
And I had an experience like it was only, I think they have an 18-day program. And my experience was kind of like that with a bunch of young, like school age. I mean, they weren't school age kids, but they had like the mentality of high school
Yeah.
kids.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
it was really frustrating. And I remember my counselor saying to me, well, you don't smile at anybody. Nobody knows how to talk to you. And I thought, what an awful position I put myself into,
Right.
being
Yeah.
there at the treatment center. And anytime, and I don't have cravings. How about you?
No, I don't. I have behaviors that I notice creeping back in periodically if I don't maintain my program.
Yes.
Behaviors, and I get thoughts for sure. I had how to know for sure that you're an alcoholic. I had
try drinking?
Sure, yeah.
That's horrible.
I know. Yeah, no. I mean, it was a short-lived thought, but the thought came for sure. I had the thought that I could probably drink again once I get to 10 years. And that's when I realized I needed to step up my program a bit more.
Oh, for sure.
But no cravings, no nothing like that. My life's been really good. I don't think about drinking. I would obsess about drinking from the moment I woke up in the morning. I would go to bed, like when I was drinking, I would go to bed with a bottle of vodka next to the bed. And if I woke up and somebody had moved my bottle of vodka, there was hell to pay. I was a mess. I literally would wake up and grab you wake up and you get a glass of water. I would do that with vodka.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was my drink of choice.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I don't think about it. I get fleeting thoughts like that. I can shake my head and think, well, that was ridiculous, right? But yeah, no, I rarely think about drinking. I spend time with people who are drinking, and it doesn't, like, I'm not triggered by it. Like, are you sure you're okay if I have a drink? Yeah, no, I'm fine.
Do you go to the bar?
No. No, there's no reason for me to be in a bar. I might go to a pub and have lunch. But to a bar that is like solely focused on drinking, no. Nightclubs, no. There's just no reason. My life is too full.
Some people can go to the bar. Some people can't. Some people can drink. I mean, can be around other people who are drinking.
Yes,
and other people can't do that.
Yeah. Like, I'll wake up in the morning. I do daily gratitudes. I usually do that first thing in the morning. And I've got a prayer book. Oh, I wish it was handy. I've got a prayer book that I sort of flip through, and I kind of, in my head, think, okay, God, what in this book is relevant for today, right? And I'll sort of flip to that page and say that prayer, and then I have a daily prayer that I say, that I read out of it. I still have to read it. I don't think I know it by heart, but yeah, I have a daily prayer. I just read them, sort of daily readers, I do my gratefuls every morning, and at night. That's it. And then I have a service position at my home group. I talk to people in the program, other sober women. I call my sponsor every day.
That's awesome. You call your sponsor every day?
I do. Yeah. Well, not as much anymore, but most every day. Yeah. I called her every single day for years. I'm probably at every second day now. But yeah, I call her frequently. She's lovely. I love her.
Yeah, well, you obviously have a very close relationship, speaking every day for 10 years.
Yeah. Sometimes it's just really quick. Hey, you're my sponsor. I should probably call you.
Yeah, well, whatever works, right?